2 cases of deadly domestic violence took place in the last week, within days of Christmas. But it's after the holiday season when experts say a spike in domestic violence typically occurs. The first incident happened last week when Levi Parker shot and killed his 2 young daughters before turning the gun on himself. Grief counselors were on hand today at Mackenzie and Haley Parker's school, Ventana Vista Elementary, and will return the first day back from break. The second incident happened just yesterday when 53-year-old Kimberly Shelton was shot and killed by her partner of 15 years, Michelle Butler. 9 on Your Side's Ricky Mitchell joins us now with more on resources available to those in abusive relationships.
Guy, domestic violence takes place all year long, but the Emerge Center Against Domestic Abuse says people have a tendency to reconcile around the holidays in abusive relationships, creating a false sense of safety. And that is why they see a spike after the holidays end. With 2 recent cases of those deadly domestic violence incidents, they hope to encourage people to seek safety. 2 days before Christmas, deputies respond to a Foothills apartment and find 2 young girls with gunshot wounds. A scene so difficult for first responders, you can hear the grief in Sheriff Chris Nano's voice.
Our community lost 2 little ones, and that mom is going to have a tough time too.
Pinal County deputies respond to the Red Rock area yesterday after a 54-year-old woman shot and killed her partner of 15 years.
Lots of people try to hide or conceal this information, and most of the time domestic violence is never reported, and sadly, tragically, they end up in cases like this.
There's a good number of people who are sort of living in silence.
Anna Harper Guerrero with the Emerge Center Against Domestic Abuse says they offer a 24-hour bilingual crisis hotline and will develop a plan to keep anyone who calls them safe.
There's a person watching this that, feels like they're in a dangerous situation. I mean, what would you say to them?
I would say that you feel the way that you do for a reason. And if you feel like you need support, I just encourage you to reach out and ask for that help.
We posted that hotline number on KGUN-9.com. Emerge also offers emergency shelter and housing support if needed, along with counseling and other services. Now, they also said that in a lot of domestic violence cases where someone ends up dying, there was no history of overtly violent behavior. So we also talked with her about possible red flags. We'll have that tonight at 6.